नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइस और जो लोग मैच देख रहे होंगे, कहीं न कहीं उनका दिल आज टूट गया होगा। अ, ऐसा मैच होना नहीं चाहिए था और इंडियन टीम 150 रन नहीं बना पाई। तो क्रेडिट आज पूरी तरह से वेस्ट इंडीज़ टीम को दिया जाएगा और आज पूरी डिटेल में बातचीत करेंगे कि कैसा आज परफॉर्मेंस रहा इंडियन टीम का और इस टाइप की जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो होनी नहीं चाहिए थी। जिस टाइप की परफॉर्मेंस दी है भारतीय टीम ने स्पेशली इंडियन ओपनर्स ओपनर्स पे बातचीत ज़रूर होगी क्योंकि यशस्वी जायसवाल जिन पे उम्मीदें थी कि यशस्वी जायसवाल को आपने शामिल किया है तो यशस्वी जायसवाल के साथ स्टार्टिंग करेंगे लेकिन स्टार्ट अनफॉर्चुनेटली नहीं किया गया। ईशान किशन के साथ गए हैं और शुभमन गिल के साथ। कहीं न कहीं मैं ये कहूँगा इंडियन टीम ने बेकार तो खेला है, थोड़ी बैटिंग अच्छी नहीं थी लेकिन बॉलिंग यूनिट की अगर मैं बात करूँ, पवन कुमार की कैप्टेंसी की बात करूँ, तो उस लहज़े में काफ़ी अच्छे रहे। तो हमारे साथ है राहुल हियर। So welcome Rahul. I hope you watching that match.
Uh, maybe I must. I forgot. Was there a match? There was a match today.
Yeah, India lost the match against West Indies first T20 just by 4 runs. Only four
Oh,
runs.
well, sorry. I had a very busy day, so just
Yeah,
have to catch up with it right now.
yeah. But really frustrated, Rahul here, the way the selection of the Indian team. No Yashasvi Jaiswal, continue with Ishan Kishan and Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill record is okay, but again, Ishan Kishan, another failure in T20 as an opener. Indian given him so many chances, so still he is not capitalizing.
Yeah, that's very disappointing in my opinion. And well, I see Tilak Varma played pretty well for.
Yes, great.
Yeah, he was the only one who was good today. All the other batsmen failed. I see a 21 of 21 from Surya Kumar Yadav. He definitely didn't live up to his potential. So yeah, very disappointing in my opinion. And yeah, target was only 150. Should have chased it down. I have to say, disappointing not to chase such a total, because while these West Indies players are good at T20 cricket, to be very frank, they should be good at. We should still be beating them comfortably because they've not been good at even T20 cricket for a long time. When we talk about international cricket, they've not been good at even T20 either. So, disappointing start to the series in my mind.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Avinav is there with us. Hello, Avinav. कल आपसे बात हुई थी अभिनव और आपकी प्रिडिक्शन के अकॉर्डिंग आपने कहा था ये शुभमन गिल बहुत ही शानदार खेलते हैं। आज शुभमन गिल फेल हो गए। मैंने कल बोला था आपको और यशस्वी जायसवाल पे बातचीत हो रही थी। अ, राहुल, one question. Do you think that that was unfair with Yashasvi Jaiswal? He should continue first as you are adding
After
him in your team.
Mm. After Yashasvi Jaiswal had such a good IPL season, he should definitely have been opening for Team India. He got to open the batting in Test cricket for his good Ranji Trophy performances. So why didn't he get a T20 opening slot after performing so well in the IPL? And that really stumps me because. In general, players get recognized more during the IPL than during any Ranji trophy. So it's baffling, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So here we have Rohit Shaw. Uh, you're listening me, Rohit? Hello. I don't know. Okay, so continue discussion. Rahul Iyer, your views on Tilak Verma, especially great innings today. Finally, we can say that we are getting some good middle order batsmen.
Yeah, a good start to his international career, in my opinion. Hope he continues it. He's been a promising talent for around 2 or 3 seasons with Mumbai Indians. So hopefully he brings that form to international cricket.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so yesterday I got Abhinav Shukla tell me that if there will be bet on Shubman Gill, that I told him that Shubman Gill will flop. This is not an Ahmedabad. This is West Indies. So it can be happen and Shubman Gill flop finally.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a concern. Shubman Gill is not in any format. I have to say he's not performing outside India. So if he doesn't lift up his performances outside India, it won't be long before he finds himself out of the team. To be frank, because you can't have one opener who performs only in India and doesn't perform outside. Actually, if you look at Australia's instance, they had David Warner in Test cricket, even though he was not doing well outside Australia, and he was been Stuart Broad's bunny in England. Anyway, yeah, coming back to the subject, yeah, there are many promising openers waiting in the wings. So Shubman Gill doesn't raise his performances outside India, he's going to find it hard to stay in the team. As far as the ODI World Cup is concerned, he'll get a place in the Indian team because he's been performing in India and the World Cup is in India. But past that, if he wants to stay in the Indian team, he has to start performing abroad as well.
Yes, of course. And don't you think that according to Surya Kumar Yadav, he was not playing in his standard? What happens suddenly when we are making him vice captain? He is thinking slight burden. Any burden of vice captaincy?
You see, you're being a captain or being a vice captain, in my mind, it shouldn't affect your game or your game plan because you're managing the whole team. If you can't even manage your own game, then how will you manage the team? Uh, n-
Yes.
I hope that makes a little bit of sense. So I don't understand. First of all, he's playing a little bit out of position because he's been playing number four all this while, and even if you change the batting lineup a little bit between number four and number three, it can make a big difference. So it's not like you can just interchangeably place someone in number three and number four like that. Of course, the other problem was that India lost an early wicket, two early wickets, in fact, and that kind of affected Surya Kumar Yadav's game. Ishan Kishan, if we're talking about Surya Kumar Yadav playing slowly, you also have to say that Ishan Kishan and Shubman Gill ate up a lot of balls. Ishan Kishan out for 6 off 9, Shubman Gill out for 3 off 9. So that kind of affected Surya Kumar Yadav's game as well. But no excuses for Sky. He is considered a T20 specialist. You're supposed to do well in this format, and he has been often painted by Indian fans as the new approach of the Indian team. So early wickets falling should not bog him down. In my opinion, if we are talking about Surya Kumar Yadav fitting the template of the modern T20 approach for India, then he should not get bogged down by two early wickets. The only situation in which you should play like that is if it's a 28 for 5 or something. Then, but you shouldn't have fear when the score is 28 for 2 in a T20 match, because from 28 for 2 you can still recover and get a decent score. You can still recover and chase whatever any reasonable target in front of you. But uh, the way Surya Kumar Yadav played was as if it's 28 for 5, to be honest.
Yes, of course. But yes, we have to give credit to West Indies team, especially Jason Holder. The way Jason Holder come back finally and shows some promise to this West Indies team that yes, he is a type of all-rounder who can make runs for you and take wickets also. He's taking crucial wickets of India. Jason Holder, a good bowling figure.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely the pick of the bowlers today. 2 for 19 off 4 overs. So he's definitely been the pick of the bowlers. Obed McCoy and Romario Shepherd also deserve some credit for getting 2 wickets each. Only Alzari Joseph was a little bit off. Even Akil Hossain did a very good job bowling up front in this match. So lots of positives for West Indies to take from
Yes.
this match in terms of the bowling. Speaking about India's run chase, though, actually, If you look at the score after 11 overs, it was 77 for 4. Although Tilak Varma was out, still at 77 for 4, chasing 150, you kind of back yourself to chase down a target of 158 runs and over. You still have batting to come. There was Sanju Samson, there was Akshar Patel, uh, and there was Hardik Pandya as well. So you expect a lot better from these guys. All of them scored like pretty much at a run a ball. They didn't. They weren't trying to hit. They didn't. Were not able to accelerate. So that is a little bit disappointing. Mm, Frankly speaking, though, except Tilak Verma, all the batsmen disappointed today. None of
Yeah,
them. Nobody did well.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Krishna Nair, according to you, who is the main villain of this match for Team India?
main villain. If you say main villain is one is Puran, and other is
No,
another
for
is
India, uh, for a lost, whom you will say
for
that
lost.
this
I feel
batsman or bowler.
India's yeah, I feel India's opening pair was a big problem because Ishan and Gill both didn't fire. Everybody expected Gill and Ishan to make some good runs, but did opening stand didn't make a good stand. So if Gill, I don't know what is he playing. I feel he only plays well in Ahmedabad. In overseas conditions, he's completely fading. I feel Indian team should drop Gill and bring Ruturaj Gaikwad or someone else as a or
I think
Jaiswal,
Yashasvi
Yashasvi
Jaiswal.
Jaiswal. Yeah, Jaiswal is much better. He has good strike rate as well. So I feel Jaiswal is much suitable at opening. So I feel Gill or Ishan should be dropped from the team. I feel the opening stand was a big problem. A problem. If you see of West Indies, Brandon King looked very positive in today's match. And if you see Puran also came at one down and he means he changed the game totally because even Roman Powell mentioned in the toss that this pitch is very slow to chase down. So that's why Roman Powell took batting and West Indies won it by 4 runs.
Yeah, but everyone will say that there is some problem with the Arshdeep over also. In that over, Arshdeep gives four extras, 2 wickets too. But I don't think
Yeah.
150 was
This
that
has
big score.
actually been the problem with the Arshdeep Singh. He's capable of taking you wickets. We saw that in the last World Cup as well. He was taking early wickets up front with the ball, but his death bowling can be exploited. That's the problem. He also leaks a lot of runs at times and can be a little bit erratic. So that is the problem with Arshdeep Singh, in my opinion. And Chahal, surprisingly, he did well today. He got 2 wickets with the ball. As far as villain for the match is concerned, I think it's hard to really scapegoat anyone. I mean, when it comes to the
I think
bowlers, you
apart
can't
from
really
Tilak Verma,
scapegoat.
all are villain.
Yeah, yeah. Apart from Tilak Verma, you have to blame everyone because nobody did well. Bowling wise, you can't really fault anyone. Maybe Akshar Patel could have given less runs. He gave 0 for 22 in 2 overs today. Maybe he could have done better. But all the other bowlers did a pretty good job for Team India. They've done a decent job, so you can't really blame any of the bowlers. It's completely on the batting today, except for Tilak Verma.
Yeah, of course. But overall, I can say that for Arshdeep Singh, it happens when you are playing long time. Extras will come, and I think there was certain fear that might be Jason Holder can uh, hit you back to back sixes. Maybe it happens in um, death overs, but actually, I will say that for batting perspective, especially Sanju Samson, I don't know what happens to this player. Why he is taking so many balls? He's taking almost 5 6 balls to settle down. And if you are taking 5 6 balls, then why you are in a middle order? Question is that.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, Hardik Pandya, Sanju Samson, and Akshar Patel, they didn't do their uh, job with the bat. And when you have 8 runs and over to get, you should back yourself to uh, chase it pretty comfortably, or at least in the last over. So you shouldn't be messing up a run chase like that, in my opinion. and they should have at least, even if they didn't score very quickly for many overs, um, they just stayed till the end. They didn't give away their wickets. They just had some long partnership. They would have won the match for India. Unfortunately, they consumed balls, and then finally, when they got out, there was nothing to show for it.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Uh, so Avinav is saying right that 5 runs
Yeah, but
loss is
Kunal, you can't blame Arshdeep alone because still
yes,
150 was a chaseable total for Indian team because
yes,
Indian team has a powerful batting lineup like Surya, Tilak, Hardik can also somewhat bat somewhat, and Sunju also was a good T20. Sunju is also good T20 batter, so can't blame alone Arshdeep. So 150, I think in batting chase, the opening stand messed up, and in the middle order, Surya Kumar didn't score big. That's where India lost the game.
and actually you are playing the World Cup in this ground also, West Indies and USA, and you are preparing like this. That is not good for India, and I think
But some
first,
newsies are saying that World Cup will be in England. Some
no,
newsies
no,
are
no,
saying that.
it is confirmed
That's
West Indies and USA.
wrong. There, it's pretty much fixed to be in West Indies and USA. I want to add on one thing though. We're talking about Surya Kumar Yadav, but after Surya Kumar Yadav got out, finally the score came to 113 for 4 in 15 overs. So India needed only 37 from the last 5 overs with 6 wickets in hand. You should back yourself to win such a match. In
Yes,
my opinion, I think maybe 90 out of 100 times the batting side should win in such a scenario. So we really messed it up with the middle order. um, Maybe even Hardik Pandya and Sanju Samson, I'll say at least they got that partnership. But after that, Akshar Patel didn't do enough. He didn't stay for long enough, and then after that, it was very tough because then you go into Kuldeep, Arshdeep, Chahal, and Mukesh Kumar. That's another problem with this playing 11 is that batting lineup is very shallow, in
yes,
my opinion. You have four proper tailenders in Kuldeep Yadav, Arshdeep Singh, Yuzvendra Chahal, and Mukesh Kumar. These are proper tail-ending batsmen. You can't have four tailenders, to be honest, in a T20 match because you
yes.
need batting depth in T20, in my opinion, more than you need it in Test cricket or ODI cricket.
Yes, of course. But when you talking about wicket keepers also, the wicket keepers are not performing in T20, whether it is Shan Kishan, whether it is Sanju Samson. So next year when World Cup will start, T20 World Cup, suddenly we have some problem with wicket keeper too, because there was problem when Dinesh Karthik was suddenly come in place of Rishabh Pant in T20 World Cup. So now in West Indies, if we talk about the stats wise, I think only Pant was there who had a 150 plus score, 65 not out at the time when Virat Kohli was captain. So I think what will happen now that Ishan Kishan, this is a last chance for Ishan Kishan. Maybe this series will be a last chance for Ishan Kishan because we have giving so many chances to this player, and we have already openers too. Who knows that Yashasvi Jaiswal will perform and finally he will book a berth of opener too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
definitely.
this
Yeah,
series is not only important for the World Cup preparation next year, but it's also very important for the preparation for the Asian Games as well, which is coming up in September. This is a preparation for that too, if you can think of it that way. So, what is surprising me is why are we not choosing the players who are likely to go to China for the Asian Games in the T20 cricket? Just like for ODI cricket, we are supposed to be playing our World Cup players this year. Why not for Asian Games choose the players who are going to play in the Asian Games for T20 cricket? I think that is a fair argument to make. For let's leave aside preparing for next year's T20 World Cup.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Yeah, Rahul Iyer made a good point there that Asian Games is coming these nearby only in September. So I feel Ruturaj should captain just prepare for the Asian Games in this West Indies series, because this series is no use, because as we know, India always wins bilateral series, and we all know how India performs in the World Cup stages. They sorry to say, they choke in the semi-final stages and World Cup stages. So I feel winning bilaterals is not matter. Means how you perform in World Cup, that matters. So I feel now is Asian Games is first priority. So I feel you should prepare for the Asian Games. Make Ruturaj the captain. All Asian Games squad should play in this West Indies series. And this is just a first game, so can't blame Sanju as well. So there is four matches more coming up for Sanju and Ishan to see how they perform in this series.
Yeah, we will see definitely, but it comes to a chances also. We are giving so many chances to Ishan Kishan, especially in opening position, and there is so many players. Then I think this is a last chance for Ishan Kishan, last series. If Ishan Kishan is not performing, then I think India will continue with Jitesh Sharma. Maybe Jitesh Sharma can come in middle order as a wicket keeper, and Yashasvi Jaiswal will serve. So I think SSV Jaiswal will get some chance, maybe after winning the series.
Uh, well, well, if Jaiswal is to get a chance in this series only after winning the series, that would mean you would only get to play the fifth T20, because right now, if we want to win this series
Yeah,
with leaving a dead rubber behind, we have to win the next three games. But I think Yashasvi Jaiswal should get a chance before that, in my opinion. If you're looking to win the series, I think we need to move on from Ishan Kishan. Let's be very real. Yashasvi Jaiswal completely outperformed Ishan Kishan in this IPL. In fact, perhaps the last two IPLs. So he should get a chance before Ishan Kishan, in my opinion. So I would definitely drop Ishan Kishan and bring in Yashasvi Jaiswal in the next match.
yeah. Let's see what will happen. But again, I have some question. That Rahul, when we remember the time of Champions Trophy when Dhoni wins it in 2013, after that we have a discussion about that suddenly Ashwin and Jadeja were out of the uh, ODI squad, and then we bring up partners of Kuldeep and Chahal. So today, after so many years, we see the both the pairings are bowling and they are bowling great. Actually, economy was also great, and wickets were also they are taking in the right manner when India needed. So, do you think Rahul Iyer that World Cup will be played in pitches like Chennai, Delhi, Lucknow, in that type of pitches? Can it be possible that Kulcha will play along with Jadeja at that time?
Yeah, definitely. In fact, I'm all for having Kulcha along with the Jadeja for the World Cup in India, especially on pitches like Chennai. We even played with the Kulcha and Jadeja, if you recall, in the last World Cup in England. We had all these three playing in the team, even though the team management claimed they have moved on from Ashwin and Jadeja. They still finally brought Jadeja back into the team, and Jadeja nearly, if you remember, won us the semi-final from nowhere against New Zealand. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be, but Jadeja came back into the team. Ashwin quite hasn't quite done it yet, but I'm a little bit surprised to see that Ashwin might make the ODI squad. I know during their prime, Ashwin during his prime, he was pretty good at ODI and T20 cricket, but uh, I wouldn't suggest bringing Ashwin back into the ODI squad at this point, or not at all, in fact, because it's better he specializes in Test cricket. That will ensure that he has a longer career, in my opinion. And other thing is, he's past his prime in one day cricket. We saw that in the 2017 Champions Trophy itself. In fact, in the 2017 Champions Trophy pretty much ended Ashwin's career as a white ball bowler, in my opinion. Although he made a return back, he's never been the same bowler in white ball cricket. Yeah, he has a few IPL performances, but when it comes to Team India, he's been a flop in white ball cricket ever since even 2016. I have to say, if you recall the T20 World Cup, he didn't have a good World Cup even when it was held in India. So that doesn't give you much confidence that he will do well in an ODI World Cup in India. He's still good enough to be a Test match bowler, but in limited overs cricket, I think he's pretty much done.
Yes, of course. So, Krishna Nair, your views on Kulcha, the pair of Kuldeep Yadav and Yuzvinder Chahal. Are you hearing me, Krishna? I think
Hmm, I
yes.
think I think he's
His
gone off.
background.
So my thoughts on Kulcha is that's a spin bowling combination that shouldn't have been tampered with. If you look at the 2017 to 2019 period under Virat Kohli, Kuldeep Yadav and Yuzvendra Chahal was a winning combination. They became the new Ashwin and Jadeja for the Indian team when they went out of favor with the team management in white ball cricket. They became the new duo for Team India. So that combination should never have been changed at any cost. They were doing well not just in India, but they were doing well in all conditions. Even overseas, they were doing well. Like in South Africa, for example, when India finally won an ODI series over there, that was in 2018. Yeah, so that combination should never have been changed. Since 2019, they've not been the same bowlers. I agree. So that kind of leaves you to question how much of 2017 to 19 was due to Dhoni being behind the stumps. That questioning is there, but the fact is Virat Kohli chose two spin bowlers in his captaincy who could replace Ashwin and Jadeja and had success with it. So you have to give some credit to Virat Kohli too, in my opinion. Unfortunately, what Virat Kohli did is he started doing experiments trying to bring Jadeja in place of one of these spinners before the World Cup and completely messed up that combination of Kuldeep Yadav and Yuzvendra Chahal. The combination of Kulcha that should never have been tampered with, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. So, Krishna Nair, do you think the combination of Kulcha will work in this World Cup for India?
Yeah, especially in these sprint-friendly pitches, the bowling due of Kuldeep and Chahal will trouble the opposition batsmen because most of the opposition batsmen don't know how to play spin, especially well in India. Uh, so, especially the World Cup game against Pakistan, the Kuldeep has good records against Babar Azam. So, this duo will work against well in Ahmedabad pitch because Ahmedabad pitch prefers batting well, but Kuldeep and Chahal knows how to take the batsman out. So this duo can work well for India because they are well known in Indian conditions as well. In England also did quite pretty well, Kuldeep and Chahal duo. So I feel in especially Chennai pitches will work for these two pairs for Indian team.
Okay. So last question of today's video. So Rahul, there is still no update, and there is almost confirmed that in Asia Cup, KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer will not be available. So Rahul Iyer, you have combination of both the players. So what is your thinking that in Asia Cup, which player should be taken in consideration? That suppose Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul is not available.
Yeah, so that is maybe I could say that is a blow for Team India. I could say that, but another way to look at it is now you have a little bit of certainty going forward as well as to who to pick because you know these two are not going to be available. If you know that these two are not going to be available, you can try other combinations. You can go in with a clearer mindset now. So I think they should go with Sanju Samson at number four. I think that Sanju Samson should be the number four batsman, and maybe you can make even Ishan Kishan the number five batsman. That is also a possibility you can consider because Ishan Kishan might do better in the middle order than as an opener.
Yes, of course. Okay, so Krishnan Nair, your player, if suppose KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer is not available, then who is your choice for number 4 and 5?
Number 4 and 5. That's a bit pretty difficult question because I feel Sanju Samsung will play at number 4. I feel because already news came that Rohit and Ishan Kishan will open,
So
and in
where
one,
Shubman Gill will go then?
he will bat at one
Shubman
down.
Gill is confirmed to open with Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli at one down. So these top three are pretty much confirmed for the team. Oh, I forgot. Even if you don't include Ishan Kishan, actually you can even try Hardik Pandya at number 5 and then go with the Jadeja and Akshar to come later. This is also a possibility the team can discover.
Yeah, Krishnan Nair, your views.
No, I'm saying there was some news that Ishan and Rohit will open. Cricket.com it told that Roshan Kishan will open, but I feel Gill and Rohit will open for me. But after Kohli, I feel Ishan Kishan will play. I feel, and after that Sanju Samson will play.
Let's see, then
But
that will disturb your
I feel
combination too.
I feel they will take Surya Kumar also in the Asia Cup, but I feel he will fail against Pakistan because he has poor records against Pakistan to play. And in those Sri Lankan tracks, I don't think Surya Kumar will score big. So Surya
Surya
Kumar
Kumar
Yeah,
is
plays
totally
I
great.
for
kind of
World
feel
Cup.
that. I have to say, I kind of feel that although it shouldn't happen, it's likely that Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan will play in the Indian squad. I feel it's a little bit of favoritism going on because Rohit Sharma has also captained them at Mumbai Indians in the IPL. So I kind of feel that there is a little bit of favoritism going on there in that selection.
Yeah, maybe what will happen. So we will get when we will get the update we will discuss, but as of now there is unlikely to come in Asia Cup for both the players. But yes, Jasprit Bumrah will come finally after Ireland series, and I think this is a good news for Rinku Singh too. Rinku Singh will get some game time because we are missing Rinku Singh in this West Indies series. Especially, I also thought that why Rinku Singh is not available if Tilak Verma is there, because I think if today Rinku Singh was there, then if there will be some batting for India too today.
But whom will Rinku Singh replace? Because if you see Akshar Patel, can Rinku Singh replace Akshar Patel?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably. See, when you do replacements, maybe Rinku Singh could have replaced Sanju Samson for starters. Because when you do replacements like that, you have to do a fairly like for like replacement. In my opinion, although Sanju Samson is generally a wicket keeper batsman, in this match he was not a wicket keeper. He was just a pure batsman, and Rinku Singh is also a pure batsman. So you can replace like that,
And
like
especially left
a
hander,
like for like
that is big thing.
replacement. You can't replace Hardik Pandya and Akshar Patel, who are all rounders, with Rinku Singh, who is a pure batsman. That you cannot do.
Actually, Hardik Pandya is your captain, and I think it is a permanent captaincy.
Yeah,
I
replacing Hardik Pandya in T20 cricket is out of the question now.
Yes.
And but even if you're talking about replacing Akshar Patel with Rinku Singh, that doesn't make sense because it's not a like for like replacement.
Yeah. But yes, today we have to give the credit to West Indies team the way they are batting, and especially Brandon King was playing like a king, uh, especially first 2 overs. But after that, suddenly spin drive will come, and Akshar Patel, Chahal,
Yeah, I
Kuldeep
want
Yadav.
to make a point of West Indies team. If you bring Sunil Narine and Russell in this team, I don't feel they will come. But
I know
if
they
you,
will come. I know they will come when World Cup is in West Indies. They will definitely come. I know.
yeah,
They
that
will they
that
will
team will
come
be very
they will
dangerous
come
team
out of
because
retirement to play that World Cup. Maybe
because
they might do that. But one thing, uh, even players who are in their
I
team
think
are
Russell will
missing
come
flights.
definitely.
They are missing flights when they are selected in a World Cup squad. Like Shimran Hetmeyer, for example, in the last T20 World Cup, he not only missed his flight once, but he did it twice. So
Actually, I think Hetmeyer is not in a great form too. He's struggling
yeah,
still.
I mean, thing is like I think like Bhavesh once said on one of your shows that Shimran Hetmeyer missed his flight twice to go to Australia for the T20 World Cup was not a coincidence. He's basically what to say, showing the middle finger to the West Indies cricket board. That is what it is. So it's very unlikely that West Indies players will come out of retirement to play for West Indies in a World Cup. They have long what to say, gone past
Not
any
Sunil
commitment
Narine, but
for
Russell will
international
come.
cricket. So
Not
I
Sunil
don't
Narine, but
see.
Russell will come. Russell can come.
I mean, yeah, maybe Russell might do it. But to answer your question, long and short of it is, I'm predicting it not to happen. So I
Yeah,
I
and
would
if
be
you
very
see,
surprised if that happens because most West Indies cricketers are discontent with their board and don't feel treated well. That's why during international cricket, often even when West Indies is playing international cricket, you see the first string players going and playing leagues, even preferring Major League Cricket or Global T20 Canada over playing for West Indies.
Yeah, but it is
yeah,
credit
that's a
to
true
Major
point.
League
But
Cricket.
hello,
The
Kunal, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, I am saying that if West Indies wins this series, then it will be big boost for West Indies going forward into the T20 World Cup because defeating India, the number one ranked T20 side, and will be big boost for West Indies team. I feel, and if you and I feel West Indies has good batting power in their lineup. If you see, I know Kyle Meds, if he didn't, if he reviewed that, he would have stayed long for. I feel he would have stayed 3 4 overs in the crease and more scored for the West Indies team. So this West Indies team has good potential and has good spirit in T20 as compared to ODI and Test cricket. I feel T20 is the main strong point of their cricket.
Yes, of course. So let's see what will happen, and we will get day-to-day update about World Cup 2. So second T20 match will be on Sunday. So let's see. I hope India will bounce back finally, and there will be one change. Anyhow, Team India will try to manage Yashasvi Jaiswal. Maybe one of the Ishan Kishan or Shubman Gill have to make a place for him. Who knows, maybe Sanju Samson can make a place, and at that case might be number 3 Yashasvi Jaiswal can play. It can be also happen. So let's see what will happen, but yes, very disappointed that you are lost the match. You are not be able to make 150 runs, then it is a problem for batting concern. So I hope this will definitely the problem will be solved in next match, and next match we will see some bowling changes too. So how you Mukesh Kumar is looking today, Rahul Iyer?
Oh, yeah, Mukesh Kumar is looking good. He's had a good start to his international career, in my opinion. So hope he continues.
Yeah, but as a Delhi Capital fan, I was very surprised because for Delhi Capitals, he was not done that much. He was in few matches he was good, but yes, I think that was a confidence come from Test match and ODI series actually. That's why this type of start happened. So let's see. This is the earlier stage of his career. Might be he will be a big bowler. Might be after Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami. When Mohammad Shami will not be available, might be we can consider Mukesh Kumar. It can be possible.
Yeah, it is definitely possible.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for your time, and we will come tomorrow with another cricket update, and we will have a discussion, a long discussion up to when World Cup will start. That what will be a possible combination. As of now, Shreyas Iyer and Rahul is still a question mark, but who knows? Maybe at the first week of September there will be some update from him. Maybe KL Rahul will come because KL Rahul have started wicket keeping, but is not so convincing about his uh, rehabilitation process. So might be we will get some positive news from KL Rahul, because Rahul here. If KL Rahul is available, do you think yes, KL Rahul should be our batsman as well as keeper, because he can serve you as a uh, who can play in aggressive manner also, and play straight batted shot also for team.
Not sure about as a batsman, but sorry, not sure about as a keeper, but definitely as a middle order batsman, he can serve the team well. And of course, the fact that he's a keeper is just a bonus, because that means that if no other wicket keeper can be there to play in the team, then KL Rahul can keep wickets. So that his wicket keeping is just a bonus. We need him more for his batting than for his wicket keeping.
Yeah, let's see, we will have a discuss about this in future. So thank you very much, Rahul, for your time, and thank you, Krishna Nair, too, and thank
Thank
you,
you, Kunal.
Yes, thank you,
everyone,
Kunal.
for watching this video. Just subscribe KFCS, and just stay tuned for more updates about World Cup. We will have a discussion, a long discussion till the World Cup start, that what will be a possible 15 and possible playing 11. So hope so India will bounce back in the next T20. So till then, thank you very
Yes,
much.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
till thank you very much. Goodbye and good night, guys.
All
Bye
right. Good
bye.
night.